show you the tax return. This thing is a friggin' behemoth. It funneled more than $400 million in 2020 for the 2020 campaign. I have in my article links to their most recently filed tax return for 2023. They didn't file a 2024 yet, but the 2023 has 187 million coming in and 184 million coming out. It's a 501c4, so it's a public, a non-for-profit, a 990 type thing. We can get no other information, but that form is like a Rosetta Stone. It names some of these large consultants and large recipients on both ends. The consultants, Mike, they list some of these consultants making millions of dollars a year for doing consultant work for the company. Then the funniest part is they have 47 consultants that they didn't list. They said they were de minimis because they made less than $100,000 a year. Think about that. 47 that make less than $100,000. $4.7 million is de minimis.
And what these groups like to do, like Steve Schmidt over at the Lincoln Project, I think they call it, is they receive money at the Lincoln Project, and then his consulting firm gets $500,000 to consult to the Lincoln Project. So it's a way for him to funnel $500,000 to himself. But look, if you're dumb enough to give to the Lincoln Project, it's completely unethical. And that's the kind of stuff these shady groups do. But I'm interested in one thing, and then we want to talk about Danesh. In Taylor's article, she said that there was ways that these groups were doing it without having to disclose it. And what was happening was these dark money groups were giving money to influencers to push talking points, and then they didn't have to disclose it. How could they not have to disclose it? How does that work?
That's the point I wanted to get to. Essentially, the article, go back to my article, and what it talks about is that you have different types of campaign finance, right? And so the situation is you should not be able to influence elections if you're a foreign person, right? That's one of the things. And so what they're trying to do is launder tainted funds for election purposes through PACs, and in this case, a 501c4 operating as a political action committee.